The Karnataka Congress Legislature Party is set to hold a crucial meeting. This comes amid ongoing efforts to formalize the leadership transition in the state following the resignation of Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. On May 29th, Karnataka Governor Tharachand Gehlot accepted the resignation of Mr. Siddaramaiah, who will now continue to be caretaker Chief Minister till his successor is appointed. Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar will succeed Mr. Siddaramaiah. A communication from Lok Bhavan said that the resignation has been accepted and the Council of Ministers headed by Mr. Siddaramaiah has been dissolved. Joining me now are my guests on the broadcast. I have Mr. G. Sridhathan, he's a senior journalist. Ramaswamy Mayappan, he's a political analyst, and Bipin Sharma is a senior journalist. I want to go across to Mr. G. Sridhathan first. Now, Mr. Sridhathan, from a political analyst, all of these developments that are happening, how does this leadership change really impact governance? What would you like to say on it?
So far, the transition has been smooth. But having said that, with Siddaramaiah refusing to come to Delhi or taking up a position of Rajya Sabha member, one thing is sure that there will be two power centers, and that will add to the problems of next Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar. And another thing is that Siddaramaiah will extract his pound of flesh, and he will have a major say in the decision making of the next coming government also. And he has already demanded some positions, like he wants to be the chairman of the coordination committee for implementation of schemes and all that. That is one thing he is looking at also. And also he wants his son also to be the cabinet minister. So there are a lot of, and his loyalists are also there, and they also want to be included, and Siddaramaiah will have a major, for his relinquishing of the post, he will need to be, he will ask for compensation for that. That is another thing. And also for the Congress also, now the major BJP has started attacking it for changing the Dalit chief minister. Or OBC chief minister, for whatever. That
Mr. Sridhathan, I'll have to address this breaking input we're getting. I'll come back to you. Now, former Karnataka Deputy CM and State Congress President D.K. Shivakumar has now confirmed that the oath-taking ceremony for the new Karnataka Chief Minister will be held on the 3rd of June. Remember, NewsX earlier reported that swearing in Karnataka will most likely be held on June 3rd at 3 p.m. as Rahul Gandhi's schedule is packed on June 1st due to his visit to Pushkar, while on June 4 and 5 Rahul Gandhi is said to be in Uttarakhand. Let's listen in to D.K. Shivakumar's statement.
Going for CLP meeting from now. Mangalore even is there. Oath will be on 3rd, sir.
Belly Thomas is joining me with details. Belly, what can you tell us?
Vaishali, the Karnataka Congress President D.K. The next Chief Minister of Karnataka,
and the meeting comes ahead. The expected election as leader of Congress Legislative Party leader later in the day, and the Congress state unit has confirmed that the new Chief Minister of Karnataka will take oath on June 3rd at the Glass House of Loburn in Bangalore. So that's what we are getting at the latest now. Right now, I am in front of the Vidhan Soda, wherein the CLP meeting is yet to take part. We can see the legislators and the MLCs are running one after the other. So Shivakumar has some senior ministers like Priyank Kharge, Ramling Reddy, G. Parameshwara, and everyone has come, and around 130 legislators are set to arrive in this this venue, wherein the CLP meeting is going to happen at the conference hall. Now,
happen at the conference hall. Now, heavy activity, political activity is happening here in Karnataka, wherein in CLP, what is expected is that there would be an announcement of the CLP leader, that is the Congress Legislative Party that's meeting today at the conference hall. All the legislators have asked to attend the meeting, which will be overseen by the AIC General Secretaries K.C. Venugopal and Randeep Singh Surjewala, who have also arrived at this venue. And Governor had accepted the Chief Minister's resignation and dissolved the Council of Ministers, setting the stage for the formal transition of power here in Karnataka. And according to sources, Siddaramaiah himself is likely to propose Shivakumar's name as a CLP leader, or alternatively, he would utter a one-line resolution that may be passed, authorizing the Congress High Command to decide on the next leader. So, as I said, the swearing-in ceremony of the new Chief Minister is likely to take place on Sunday or Monday, and maybe held on the iconic steps of Vidhan Saudha, like we earlier reported. But there is an option of whether it would be conducted in the Glass House at Lok Bhavan or at the grand steps of Vidhan Saudha. So that is yet to be confirmed, wherein sources from the D.K. Shivakumar's loyalist MLAs says that if in case the swearing-in ceremony happens at the grand steps of Vidhan Saudha, there will be a lot of audience there, and a lot of buses will be ferrying people to come to witness the oath-taking ceremony. So that again, at the rising cost of fuel, this plan is sort of put to rest, is what we are told now. But the decision on where the oath-taking ceremony would happen is yet to be decided. So this is the kind of situation.
Melistion, I'll come back to you. Now I want to go
Karnataka's
across to Mr. Mayappan. Mr. Mayappan, now according to you, do you see this as a routine leadership transition, or does it reflect deeper recalibration within the Karnataka Congress unit?
Bharat Mata ko main pranam. It's surprising for me when an incumbent government that has not lost its strength or lost its confidence that wants to change its leader. The primary reason being you're showing an instability in the government itself. 2, you're telling out to the public that there is anti-incumbency right away. And 3, you're also feeding into the opposition without questions asked. The opposition is already questioning, saying there is only Nataka here and there is no government here. There's only drama in the state and there's no governance. And the opposition also says Siddaramaiah and his own party senior leaders are the ones who are governing, and they are acting like an ATM for the Congress across the country in governing, in running their campaigns, in running the central leadership. Those sort of allegations continue to play. And now when you play heed to all that, and you have one of them catapulted from the center to the, from the state to the center, and you create another power center here, what are you telling the people? That now these problems are true. I want to reduce the anti-incumbency effect. Therefore, I will change the face of the state leadership. I'll change my cabinet a little bit, and therefore it may not appear when election come 2028 that this will not be the feeling that people will have. But how are you going to transition the very same thing with similar issues that are failing your party? When I say that, I mean there are community equations you're trying to satisfy. Will you be able to go away from those community equations today? You will still not be able to, because your electoral issues that come up in 2028 and in 2029 will be faced with the same questions. Questions of development. When we talk about either infrastructure, science and technology, academic, foreign investment, and domestic collaborations, these have already found a lot of loopholes and issues among the local market and also the foreign investors. How are you going to address that? These are not policy, these are policy changes that you can discuss with the very same chief minister and the very same council of ministers. But you're not addressing the problem at the core, saying that I will resolve these problems. You're only changing the face of it. It's like stamping a sticker over a broken glass and saying that has been fixed. That's not how you fix things. So that's a concern that I have. And a larger question will remain is, will this give stability to the state unit at all? Because you're saying that this has had an issue for the last couple of years. Now, if loyalists of both factions are going to continue to be in different parts of the government, who are they going to listen to? How are policies going to function? What's going to happen to the executive? What instructions are they going to take? Especially when majority of the work of any government is not one department. They're always interdepartmental. How are they going to act on it? Let's just take small ministries that require state funds. Let me take a Panchayati Raj ministry and a finance ministry interaction. How is that going to take place? So these are issues because people are going to be vying for those key portfolios. Whose loyalty do they have, and all these things will become issues. So, and apart from common man, a bigger question is going to be asked by industrialists, foreign investors who are going to be coming in Karnataka, because you're looking at promoting Mysuru, Mangaluru, Dharwad and other regions. Simultaneously also pushing Bengaluru versus Amravati, or Bengaluru versus Visakhapatnam, or Bengaluru versus Hyderabad, or Bengaluru versus even Mumbai and Delhi. Now, how are you going to keep up to that competition? Will you be able to portray the essence and the entire dynamic population of Bangalore and say that we'll be able to provide for all without any issues? And a larger issue that personally that I feel is the environmental issue and the management of natural resources. This has consistently been a problem that has not been addressed one bit in the 2.5 years of this government. And now what are they going to do about that?